Alright guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, as you can see on this video, I want to give you guys my insights, my analysis for this coming week, for the coming weeks of what we are going to be expecting. You know what I mean? So as you can see, this is GBPUSD, the 1 daily time frame. So now GBPUSD has been on an uptrend ever since, which is taking out the buy side liquidity. But from what we are seeing these days, we are seeing a waterfall. It's just selling. So now I think there's a rejection from here, which is this demand level. So now what we'll be expecting a pullback down to this area before we move. This is daily time frame. Now let me show you my analysis first. So what I'm expecting is that now there was a break of structure from here. So now I'll be expecting a pullback to this area first before we'll be expecting to sell again. For now, just be looking at sales for GBPUSD. Yes, for now, I'm looking at like sales for the longer run, the buys for the shorter run for now. Because price has already changed character, it has already do market structure shift already. I don't want to see some figure, but let me just say it. So if you're experienced, you see that okay, yes, there's a demand level that price hit here. Which is telling you that okay, yes, the sales will still continue. All these ones are more like trap. So this level is a strong level. That price is going to react from this place. So to pull back and continue. So this is our daily order block. Let's watch out for this daily order block first before we go to our 4 hours time frame. Let me go to 4 hours time frame. So as you can see, in fact, there's no much thing to say here. Just wait for price to get to this area. Wait for price to get to this area like this, then before you short again. That will be the plan. But for now, what we are going to be trading for next week is for the buys, because the retracement has started already. Now, what are you going to watch out for? As you can see on the screen, this is GBPUSD, the 4 hours time frame. Now, look at this move. Let's go down to our 1 hour time frame. Buyers have come into the market for the retracement. So for next week, let's go in for buys. Now, if you can observe, as a smart retail trader, after your break of structure, see this was the last break, and this is the other that caused this break. So there's a good change of character here. Okay, this was the semi break before this break. Price to take this again, which is there's a good clear confirmation of change of character, number 1, and number 2. Another conference that you know that okay, yes, buyers are really into this market now is the impulsiveness of the way buyers came into the market, the way they took out the change of character. It's telling you that okay, yes, buyers, they are strongly in this market. So now this area now turns what? Inducement. So this area now turns inducement. Inducement is more like liquidity. This I do my own. So this area now turns inducement for me. So this is more like a trap for the big players to play out to smart early buyers. So this is more like a trap. So their stop loss is going to be under this place, and it's going to come back next week once market just open, maybe from Sunday or Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. It's going to sweep them and tap into this area and move. So I'll be expecting a buy from this area. Now some of you ask me, why am I expecting a buy from this area? Look at the way I just mark it. Why am I expecting a buy from here? It's through my 4 hours order block. Let me take you guys to that place. 4 hours order block. Expecting a buy from the 4 hours order block. Now this is 4 hours order block. So I was supposed to use here, which is this week, but no, I don't want to use that week. I want to use so I was supposed to use this week, but no. So it is too much. Now I use the open, the open of the close of the candle. I use the open of the candle, sorry. Yeah, as my entry. I use the open or the close of the candlestick as my entry. Now once price gets to this place, should take me in. I put my stop loss here, I calculate my risk management, then I'm good to go. So that's it for GBPUSD. So this is what you're supposed to be expecting. So next week, expect buys for the price. Wait for price to sweep out this inducement first and tap into this other block area, then before we long. So that's for GBPUSD. Let's go to EURUSD for now. You see this pair? Never. I just left it because this one is another confusion. The both of them are doing the same movement too. EURUSD and GBPUSD, but no. Analyze the both of them. Take out the best pairs inside and trade the best analysis. take out the best analysis and trade. So for me, I'm leaving EURUSD and I'm trading GBPUSD. Let me go back to GBPJPY. So GBPJPY, as you can see, GBPJPY. I think last week I told Notice about this trade on my Telegram group chat. I told them that if it's not like this, if price does not get to this area, they should not sell because this is retracement. They should not sell. I told them, and this it took close to about 3 days before it could play out. 3 days we had to wait. So where's my group? This was when I was telling them. I was like, who remember when I said this? If it's not like this, don't trade, because the big players are very smart, so you need to think like them always. Now see the result. So this was when I posted the signal before. This was when I posted the signal that they should sell from this zone. I said, if it's not like this, don't trade it. It's retracement. These big players, they can sweep your SNN anytime they like. So stay alert, stuff like that. Apply your risk management and watch out. Boom, that was what happened. So look at where some of my mentees they were all testifying. This was I just didn't tell my boss, like money remember. I say I remember, but I had a buy and you told me to come back to my SL and you came back. They play. So all experience and we've been in the game for years and we know what we are doing, you know what I mean? Everybody hits stop loss, but your risk management is going to save you and understand the way these big players, the way they work. So that's just it. And now see what price just did. Boom, bam, and view. What's the meaning of this thing? It has already told you that okay, yes, they've gathered enough liquidity, so this is time for them to run. Look at it now. These are trend line liquidity now. Liquidity highs. So that's that. So what is my plan for next week? I think we are still going to be shorting. Let me go to daily time frame 1 day. I think we're still going to be shorting from next week. Yeah, from next week we are still going to be shorting. We're still going to be shorting. So I think I will be expecting a pullback down to this area before we sell again. But I don't want to sell this price now. This buys is on my. This is what I'm looking at for the buys. Save this video for the future, so you should not say I did not say it. You see these areas? These areas are what we call liquidity areas. Price is going to sweep these areas and come to this place first before we expect a buy again. I'm telling you, this is what I'm expecting, because these are trend line liquidities. If you see them higher, price is catwalking. These are fractals of candlestick in the daily time frame. So price is still going to come and sweep these lows, tap into this fresh daily order block. See now, this was the trade that took me. Okay, let me remove it. Trade I took last month. That I hit TP on that one. Maybe last 2 months. See, there's a daily fresh order block here. See it. Fresh daily order block that has not been mitigated under these lows. What is this thing going to tell you? These are traps from the big players, from the big banks, investors, commercial bank, hedge funds. What is that traps now? You get me? So expect buy from this place. This one is no matter of you say change of character has occurred, so you have to be selling. Sell, yes, for now you have to be selling, but once price gets to this place, expect buy to take control from this area. Same thing as a USDJPY, but for now I think we're just going to be selling. So let me go down to 4 hours time frame. So now, as you can see, there was a break of structure from here. There was a break from here, so we're just going to be expecting a pullback. There was a break from here, so we're just going to be expecting pullback to this area, maybe from here to this 4 hours of that block. Then before we say again, and that's how it's supposed to be. Then before we say again, maybe leaving an inducement or liquidity areas again. Depends on what we see on the chart, but for now, let's always look for sales in GBPJPY and USDJPY. So let me go to USDJPY. Let me show you guys USDJPY. Same thing as USDJPY. What I'm expecting, as you can see, I'm expecting GBPJPY to get to this. USDJPY, sorry, because this USDJPY the 4 hours time frame. So I'm expecting USDJPY to get to this area first before I can buy again. So these lows are liquidity lows. I know this area is a strong demand level, but price is going to take it out. It's going to take it out because there's a strong fair value gap here, and there's a sweet 4 hours order block here that's not been mitigated. So expect price to pull to zero first before you will long again. And secondly, how you are still going to know is that this is liquidity zone, sharp liquidity and liquidity demand zone. And secondly, the pullback of the retracement of the way sellers are coming to the market is very, very aggressive. This area will not be valid for the buys. So watch out. Expect price to get to this area first before you buy. So these are my analysis. So between USDJPY and GBPJPY, I think they have the same correlated movements, but I'm going to choose one of the pair to trade. I'm not going to take the two of them. Yeah, choose one of the pair, apply risk management, and let it go. You know what I mean? So that's that for that. So for now, let's expect sales. You know what I mean? Let's expect sales. So if you see any pullback to any good area, you short. But for me, the short is not really in my mind. And this buy, I expect. And the buy is the buy I want to trade. Not actually the sales like that. Meanwhile, I've already caught one last week for GBPJPY, so I know the one pressure again. So that's that and that's that for that. Then let's go to gold. This gold, I hit stop loss on this gold last week. In fact, it's not only me. I know a lot of smart retail traders. All of us will hit stop loss. If you are watching this video and you traded gold last week, for buys, you will hit stop loss with many. I know not be only me, because see what these people are, see what they did. These people, I think gold is one of the highest manipulated pair in forex. Highest manipulated pair. Look at the liquidity. Look at the way they gather this liquidity. They gathered buyers. They gather we buyers. They just came and swept all of us and tap into this fresh 4 hours order block here. The open of this 4 hours order block here. They just buy. We did not really observe. Liquidity low. So for now, everybody, let's start buying gold though. These are liquidity. So let's start buying gold. Okay, look at the impulsiveness of the way the buyers even came itself. They reverse. They don't start to. But I'm not going to trade gold, I'm not trading gold. For now, I'll just leave it. Except if I see a very good pullback, then I will enter. But if I'm not seeing a good pullback, I'll just leave it. But for now, just have it in your mind. Okay, yes, for the buy side liquidity, I've started from gold, and we cannot start buying. So that's that. And the GBPCAD. GBPCAD. Let's go to the daily time frame. Everybody expect buys for GBPCAD. I'm expecting price to get to this low before I will buy GBPCAD again, because GBPCAD has been on uptrend for a very long time, which is taking on the buy side liquidity. So I'm expecting it. There was a break from here, sweet break of structure. There was a break from here, and there's a sweet pullback. So the one leads you tiny small break of structure, but this one I'm not going to trust it. All these ones are more like trap and deceive in the forex market. So I'm expecting price to pull back to this area. There's a fresh sweet 4 hours of that block here. If I will swing it back, so let's see how it's gonna be. So it is what it is. Just make sure you take notes. And all of this setup that I've showed you today, go and do your backtesting, do your analysis, and tell me what you think in the comment section. You understand? And make sure that, yes, as a smart retail trader, don't forget to apply your risk management. Don't forget to apply your risk management. Don't forget, stick to your risk. Go and journal your risk. Tell yourself that, okay, yes, in this your account, this is how much you want to risk per trade, and stick to it. And watch your life. You will see the way you start making money. You will be seeing changes. You might hit 3 stop loss. Just one win that you will have. You will still have profit on top. Or it will be break even. Is that not amazing? Most of you are not trading like that. That's why you are losing, and that's why you are blowing accounts. So learn these things, master these things. They are going to help you in the forex market. So I don't want to talk much. So if you find this video very helpful, don't forget to like, share, comment, and engage. You know what time it is. So see you guys in my next video. And if you have any questions, just drop it in the comment section. We are active to respond to you. Peace out, guys.